Keanu Reeves' John Wick 5 return rule is more important than it seems, considering the phenomenal success of John Wick, Chapter 4 and Lionsgate's desire to continue the franchise. Keanu Reeves' John Wick 5 return rule is even more important than it appears. After spending 4 films tracking down members of the High Table, the elite assassin utilizes a loophole to challenge the Marquis de Gramont to a duel, gaining both his freedom and his vengeance. Sadly, as the Osaka Continental's manager prophesied, these things could only happen with his death, implying that the 4th film in the John Wick franchise would be the final one to feature Reeves as the titular hitman. Although John Wick's tale appears to be over, Keanu Reeves has one stipulation for John Wick 5 if he wishes to resume his role. Given that John Wick 4 has received the highest reviews of the trilogy, Lionsgate will want to capitalize on the momentum. But the substance and style that make the franchise so distinct may be compromised as a result of the studio's short-sightedness. Happily, it appears that both Reeves and director Chad Stahelski agree on how John Wick 5 should unfold. Why can't John Wick 5 work without Chad Stahelski? Chad Stahelski's involvement in John Wick 5 is essential, and not just because Reeves will not sign on to it without his longtime colleague. Stahelski lends his own flair and vision to the franchise, and a 5th episode would be inconsistent with its predecessors if directed by someone else. The main series, which follows the characters and stories built by Stahelski and Reeves, should be cohesive and uniform. But this isn't as important for spin-offs like Ballerina, which can benefit from another director's approach to the world-building of the John Wick mythos. Stahelski revolutionized the action genre with his obsession on wide vistas that led entire battles to unfurl like a ballet, brooding neo-noir lighting, and novel camera angles when John Wick originally debuted. This wasn't surprising given Stahelski's experience as Reeves' stuntman on the Matrix films, where he learnt a lot about reinventing action sequences. Stahelski polished his craft with each successive episode of the John Wick trilogy, developing an incredible portfolio of entertainment as recognizable as Martin Scorsese or Steven Spielberg. What Chad Stahelski had to say about returning for John Wick 5. Stahelski spoke with Screen Rant on the idea of returning to make John Wick 5, claiming in terms of John Wick, neither Keanu nor myself will ever declare, "We're done." We're proud of what we've accomplished, and we're flattered that people want to see more, so we want to keep going and we'll be there to assist. It is up to Lionsgate to determine what to do with the properties. Given the box office success of John Wick, Chapter 4, it's not surprised that Lionsgate wants to develop more John Wick films. Stahelski has given him his okay, but without his involvement, the direction they take might significantly change the tone of the franchise. Stahelski revealed his approach to John Wick 5 in an exclusive interview with Screen Rant. "I may have thoughts, ideas, and fragments of things, but I think I need to take a breather and see how this one goes." This shows that, while he is not opposed to shooting a 5th John Wick film, Stahelski likes to use the time between films to work on flaws and develop his abilities as a director. Studios prefer to make the most of a sure thing, so it's refreshing to know that he won't rush to release another film before he's ready, and it's this kind of creative devotion that has contributed to the success of John Wick, Chapter 4.